from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Good morning, everyone. The weather's been heating up the last few days, and so have the Kansas City Bats. As heading into yesterday's game, the Royals had scored 8 runs in 3 games in a row. I wish I had a fan like that one, but even that fan wouldn't cool off the KC Bats. Bottom first, a Moose sighting. The Moose is loose as Mike Moustakas homers to right. That's his 13th of the season, 1-0 Royals. Bottom third, Alcides Escobar hits a solo homer of his own, and Kansas City takes a 2-0 lead. Top eighth, 4-2 Royals, 2 on for the Rays, and Ben Zobrist triples down the right field line. 2-run score to tie the game up at 4. But in the bottom half of the frame, Billy Butler blasts off for the game winner, his team-high 15th home run of the season. The Royals win 5-4 and get the 3-game sweep. Former Mizzou Tiger Aaron Crow gets the win for KC, his first of the season. Kansas City starts an 11-game road trip on Friday before it hosts the All-Star game on July 10th. And the Redbirds have been red hot too, as yesterday St. Louis looked for a sweep of its own against the Miami Marlins. The Cardinals had won 5 games in a row, all on the road. This one's at Marlins Park, and with all the recent hot weather, how about some Freeze? David Freeze, that is, as in the first, Cards already up 1-0, and Freeze doubles to left. Matt Holliday heads home, 2-0 Cards. But in the bottom of the 5th, John Buck singles to center. Omar Infante rounds third and scores, and the Marlins cut the lead in half. In the 7th, Cards now up 3-2, and John Buck's at it again. This time a solo homer to tie things up at 3. Very next batter, pinch hitter, Logan Morrison, and he goes deep as well. Back-to-back Miami home runs. The Marlins add another run and win 5-3. St. Louis finishes 6-3 in its 9-game road trip. The Cards start a 10-game homestand on Friday. While Missouri Athletics was busy announcing a $30 million gift from the Kansas City Sports Trust, college presidents announced the approval of a 4-team football playoff. There are still 2 more seasons of the current BCS format until the 4-team seeded playoff runs from 2014 through 2025. Semifinal games will be rotated among 6 bowl sites and will be played on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Championship games will be rotated among neutral sites and played on the first Monday in January, 6 or more days after the semifinal game.
I think it's going to be great for college football in many ways, and one thing that I think people recognize it now, it's the best, season of any sport during the season. I mean, every single week the national championship's on the line. You can't lose 5 games and all of a sudden get in a run and be hot at the end of the year and win it all. Yeah. You can't do it in college football. College football, you have to be in greatness. You have to be in that level all year long. And if you're one of those top 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams that have a chance, like we were in 2007, we were right in that area, then you got a chance to get in there and compete for a national championship.
And Missouri Athletic Director Mike Alden certainly has been happy with Coach Pinko since he joined Mizzou. Alden hired Pinko in November of 2000. In Pinko's 11 seasons at Mizzou, the Tigers have won 85 games and played in 7 straight bowl games. And during Tuesday's $30 million announcement, Alden took some time to talk about Pinko's success.
I remember 11 years ago, we looked at something and said, what could be, right? Because it wasn't there 11 years ago when we got together. It wasn't there when Gary Pinkel decided to come to the University of Missouri 11 years ago.
And part of Pinko's success has led to more Tigers in the NFL. Mizzou's had 5 first-round picks in the last 4 drafts. One of those picks, Philadelphia Eagles receiver Jeremy Maclin. This week, Maclin hosted a football camp for about 150 kids in the Philadelphia, New Jersey area. Maclin brought together some of his former Mizzou teammates like Sean Weatherspoon, Denario Alexander, and Kevin Rutland, all of whom are currently in the NFL. Maclin will host another camp in St. Louis in July. And Megan and Emily, Megan over there, another note on former Tigers in the pros. Ian Kinsler homered last night for the Texas Rangers, but how about the job Mike Alden has done as athletic director here at Mizzou? A lot of improved teams, improved facilities.
I say, it's a good time to be a Tigers fan.
Certainly.
All right, Common, thank you very much. Take a live look over Columbia Regional Airport at 5:52.
We'll be right back.